Welcome to BIR Matters Guide. Ang topic natin sa bidyong ito ay regarding sa professionals and other suppliers of services hired under a contract for service or job order deriving gross receipts above 250,000 and not exceeding 3 million pesos in any 12-month period from loan payer and with no other source of income. So ito po yung mga job order under category B. So yung kita nila lumalagpas ng 250,000 pero hindi lalagpas ng 3 million. So ang job order under category B ay pwede po matax in two ways. Una is pwede siya matax under graduated income tax rate, then pwede din siya matax under the 8% income tax option. Under sa graduated income tax rate, pwede ka mag-avail ng substituted filing of percentage tax return. Then kung wala kang option na i-avail, ikaw ay magiging subject sa regular na graduated income tax rate. So ang graduated income tax ay isang uri ng pag-tax sa taxpayer using graduated income tax table provided by law. Ang isa-subject dito sa tax ay ang net income ng taxpayer. Ang net income po ay ang difference pag ang sales or gross receipts binawasan mo ng cost at saka expenses. On the other hand, ang 8% income tax naman ay isang uri ng pag-tax sa taxpayer using a fixed rate of 8% in lieu of income tax and percentage tax. So kung ang taxpayer ay purely self-employed or purely engaged in the practice of profession, ang isa-subject dito sa tax ay ang sales niya or gross receipts in excess of 250,000. Pero kung ang taxpayer naman ay mixed income earner, meaning employee siya tapos engaged siya in business or practice of profession, hindi na po siya makaka-claim ng 250,000, meaning lahat na ng sales niya or gross receipts isa-subject na sa 8% na tax. Ang option to be taxed either under graduated income tax rate or at 8% income tax option ay revocable during the taxable year. Meaning pag inabil mo ang 8% income tax option during the taxable year, hindi ka na po pwede mag-amend ng return to shift to graduated income tax rate. Pero pagka next year ng operation mo, pwede ka na mag-shift to other option. Then kahit anong option ang gusto i-avail ng job order under category B, kailangan po siya magpa-register sa BIR. Kung gusto ng job order sa graduated income tax na regular, ang mga requirements ay mag-fill out at mag-submit sa BIR ng BIR Form 1901. Then mag-attach ng copy ng service contract showing the amount of income payments. Then, yung pangatlo, mag-submit ng any identification issued by an authorized government body such as birth certificate, passport, or driver's license that shows the name, address, and birth date of the applicant. Then, kung gusto naman ng job order, mag-avail ng substituted filing of percentage tax return under graduated income tax. Ang mga requirements naman sa pagpa-register ay mag-fill out at mag-submit sa BIR ng BI Form 1901. Mag-attach ng copy ng service contract showing the amount of income payments. Then mag-submit ng any identification issued by an authorized government body such as birth certificate, passport, or driver's license that shows the name, address, and birth date of the applicant. Then mag-submit ng notice of availment on the option to pay tax through the withholding process. Then, mag-submit na notice of availment of the substituted filing of percentage tax return. Then, kung gusto naman ng job order i-avail ang 8% income tax option, ang mga requirements naman ay mag-fill out at mag-submit ng BIR Form 1901 at i-inform ang registering officer ng BIR na ikaw ay mag-a-avail ng 8% income tax option. Then, mag-attach ng copy ng service contract showing the amount of income payments. Then, yung pangatlo, mag-submit ng any identification issued by an authorized government body such as birth certificate, passport, or driver's license that shows the name, address, and birth date of the applicant. In case ang job order ay mayroon ng TIN pero nakuha niya ito sa ibang Revenue District Office ng BIR, kailangan nyo muna ito ilipat sa bago niyang BIR Revenue District Office using BIR Form 1905 bago siya ma-register as job order. Then kahit anong option ang i-avail ng job order, kailangan niya mag-submit sa kanyang pinagtatrabahuan ng income pay, sworn declaration of gross receipts, sales, bago magbigay ng unang bayad ang payor sa kanya para alam ng agency or payor kung paano siya itatax. Then, as to payment of registration fee, ang job order under Category B ay kailangan magbayad ng annual registration fee ng 500 pesos upon registration using BIR Form 0605. After ng initial year kung kailan siya nag-register, ang sunod na pagbayad niya ng registration fee ay every January na ng taon. As to the issuance of Certificate of Registration or COR, ang job order under Category B ay bibigyan ng BIR ng Certificate of Registration. Isa ito sa pinagkaiba doon sa Category A na job order kasi yung job order na under Category A ay walang COR. Then as to bookkeeping requirements naman, ang job order under Category B ay required mag-register at mag-maintain ng books of accounts, unlike doon sa Category A na hindi. Then as to invoicing requirements naman, ang job order na nag-avail ng 8% income tax option at saka yung job order na nag-avail ng substituted filing of percentage tax return ay hindi na required mag-register at mag-issue ng resibo. Pero ang job order under regular na graduated income tax ay required po mag-register at mag-issue ng resibo. As to withholding of income tax, ang Category B na job order na classified as professionals ay subject po sa 5% or 10% na withholding on income tax. Ang 5% na rate ay gagamitin kung nag-submit po ang job order ng sworn declaration or yung income pay sworn declaration of gross receipts or sales. Ang 10% na rate naman ay ina-apply kung ang job order na professionals ay hindi nakapag-submit ng sworn declaration or income pay sworn declaration of gross receipts sa kanyang loan payor. Ang 10% na rate ay i-apply din kung ang job order ay naging VAT registered or ang gross receipts niya ay lumagpas na ng 3 million sa loob ng isang taon or in any 12-month period. Ang job order naman na classified as other service provider or yung mga hindi classified as professionals ay subject po sa 2% or 10% na withholding on income tax. Ang 2% na rate ay ginagamit kung nag-submit po ang job order ng sworn declaration. Then ang 10% naman ay ina-apply yan kung hindi nakapag-submit ng sworn declaration ang job order doon sa kanyang loan payor. As to withholding of percentage tax naman, ang job order po na nag-avail ng 8% income tax option ay hindi na magbabayad ng percentage tax under sa train law. Likewise, hindi rin siya isa-subject sa withholding of percentage tax by the payor agency. Ang job order naman under graduated income tax na nag-avail ng substituted filing of percentage tax return ay hindi lang magfa-file ng quarterly percentage tax return but not the payment of percentage tax. Kaya ang payor agency ay magwi-withhold pa rin sa kanya ng 3% na percentage tax. As to the filing of quarterly income tax return or BIR Form 1701Q, ang job order under Category B na nag-avail ng 8% income tax option or graduated income tax ay required mag-file ng 1701Q or quarterly income tax return kung saan ang first quarter na kinukumpos ng January, February at March ay mag-due ang filing or payment on May 15. Then, ang second quarter naman na kinukompose ng April, May at saka June ay mag-due naman on August 15. Then, ang third quarter naman na kinukompose ng July, August at September ay mag-due on November 15. Then, as to filing naman of annual income tax return or BIR Form 1701 or 1701A, all job orders are required to file an annual income tax return na mag-due every April 15 following the taxable year. Ang BIR Form 1701A ay ginagamit siya kung ang taxpayer ay nag-avail ng 8% income tax option or yung mode of deduction is an optional standard deduction. Then, ang BIR Form 1701 naman ay para yan sa mga mixed income earner or yung Mode of deduction nila ay ang ginagamit ay ang itemized deduction. As to the attachment of financial statement on annual income tax return, ang job order na nag-avail ng 8% income tax option ay exempt na mag-attach ng financial statement. Pero ang job order under graduated income tax ay required po mag-attach unless yung mode of deduction niya ay optional standard deduction. Then, ang mga job order ay required mag-attach ng Statements of Management Responsibility at BIR Form 2304 or BIR Form 2307 as proof sa inyong gross receipts during the year. Required po ito kahit doon sa mga nag-avail ng 8% income tax option na mga job order. As to filing of quarterly percentage tax return or BIR Form 2551Q, ang job order na nag-avail ng 8% income tax option at ang nag-avail ng substituted filing of percentage tax return ay hindi na kailangan mag-file ng quarterly BIR Form 2551Q. Pero ang job order sa regular na graduated income tax ay kailangan mag-file 4 na beses sa isang taon, kung saan ang first quarter na kinukompose ng January, February at March ay magjuju sa April 25. Then ang second quarter naman na kinukompose ng April, May at June ay magjuju sa July 25. Then, ang third quarter naman na kinukompose ng July, August at September ay magjuju sa October 25. Then, ang fourth quarter naman na kinukompose ng October, November at saka December ay magjuju sa January 25. Ngayon, ano naman ang mangyayari kung hindi po kayo nakapagbayad or nakapag-file ng mga required documents sa BIR on time? So, for every failure, whether failure to file or failure to pay, may corresponding penalty po yan under the National Internal Revenue Code. Ngayon, magtatanong naman kayo kung ano ang mas maganda na option para sa Category B na job order. Kung ang concern nyo po ay tungkol sa mga i-comply sa taxpayer, tingnan nyo po ang table na ito under sa regular na graduated income tax. Mayroon po siyang 11 na yes. Then under naman doon sa nag-avail ng substituted filing of percentage tax return, mayroon po siya 9 na yes. Then under naman doon sa nag-avail ng 8% income tax option, mayroon naman siyang 7 lang na yes. So, mas maraming yes, mas marami kang i-comply. Kung ang concern nyo naman ay regarding sa payment of taxes, ang mga job order under Category B na nag-avail ng 8% income tax option ay magbabayad lang ng annual registration fee na 500 pesos. Then, masasubject din siya sa income tax para sa sales or gross receipts niya na lalagpas ng 250,000. Then, ang mga job order naman na nag-opt sa graduated income tax, magbabayad din sila ng annual registration fee. Then, masasubject din sila sa percentage tax. At yung gross receipts nila or sales na lalagpas ng 250,000 may subject din sa income tax. So that's it for the Category B job order or yung mga professionals and other suppliers of services hired under a contract of service or job order deriving gross receipts above 250,000 and not exceeding 3 million in any 12-month period from loan payer and with no other source of income. So don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.